Outdoor Adventures.
Hey guys, Chuke here from Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Well, I said I would do the video, and here it is. I have the FN 510 MRD, and I did replace the 510 Tactical with this. I just liked it because it was more compact, and I'm not gonna lie, I like the flat dark earth. I always tell the story how I bid $1,900 on a Springfield 5.25 inch XDM 10mm on Gunbroker, and I actually lost. The flat dark earth ones were just going for a ridiculous price. They were very popular, and somebody outbid me. I'm kind of glad they did, because that's just a ridiculous price. But let's just say I really like flat dark earth. I think this is a beautiful pistol. It has a lot of nice features. It is very flat shooting. The recoil is not bad. It's kind of interesting. When I still had the 510 Tactical, we shot them. My buddy said that the recoil was way more felt on the 510 Tactical versus the MRD, and I'm not sure if they redid any of the internals. I don't believe they did, but maybe it's just the length or something. But anyways, the chest holster that I use, that was made by Quick Lock Holsters for the FN 510 Tactical, fits this perfectly, even with the shorter barrel. I've got the weapon light on there. We're gonna take a close look at this. I've taken this to the range 4 times now. It's had a couple hundred rounds through it. Not a single malfunction. I have to say that right now I'm leaning towards this as my favorite 10mm. I know each month to month, day to day, that can change. People joke about that. I am intrigued by the new X10 comp, I will say that. But I chose the FN 510 series over the original SIG X10. So the only thing that could sway my mind was that comp, but I really think that I'm going to stick with this. I will try that new X10 comp, but I really think this is a better pistol. It is my favorite right now. There's just a lot of pluses to it. Let's take a close look at it. Let's take it to the range. I'll give you my final thoughts. FN 510 MRD. I kind of like how it closes in on itself. Testing this red dot. Not bad. 22 round mag. Oh man, beautiful. Love it. All right, here we go. FN 510 MRD. First of all, it comes in a box, but then you get this soft case in the box. Now, I will say it comes with 2 15-round mags, so 15 plus 1 is the capacity. However, I was greedy and didn't want to give up my 22-round mag from the 510 Tactical, and guess what? Same platform, fits perfectly. You can easily purchase a 22-round magazine for this 510 MRD. Beautiful. So as you can see, standard rail. I've got an old school Surefire on there, and it does fit this chest holster. But what's really beautiful about this pistol and why I think it shines is I take this light off. I can get it off, and of course I modified this Alien Gear holster, but it fits it. Funny enough, this was for the 3.8 compact XDM, Elite XDM, but clicks in there, fits perfectly. I've actually been EDCing it. It is not bad as an EDC. I love the aesthetics. Like I said, a nice touch. They give you a flat dark earth case, but you know, a little bit of wear in, a little bit of tarnish there, but it's really nice with, I'm using this Siley Wolf, which has actually been spot on for me. And this MRD system is better than Glock system, SIG system. They all have those cheap plates. Look at this, dovetailed in there, sitting very low. They've done it right from the start with the FNX. And I will say, this should be hammer fired. They should have made an FNX hammer fired 10 millimeter, but they didn't. And what they came up with was still excellent. But I mean, if this was an FNX, I mean, the world would be right. I think this should be an FNX. So it's designed for pinpoint control, they said, and it did mitigate the recoil very well. I thought it was an excellent shooter. One of the only complaints about this one is I kind of missed the shrouded sights they had on the tactical version, and they don't have a dot on the front sight, so I'm going to put some nail polish on there. It was a little bit awkward just with the pure black sights, but that's just me. I'll put some pink nail polish on there. 31 ounces, so it's a bit on the heavier side. Not too bad, though. That's pretty standard for, you know, your compact 10 millimeter size. It is pretty thick, though, 1.45 inches width. I think that's because they got these ambi controls, which if you're left-handed will be nice. I could live without them. I would prefer just interchangeable ambi slide stop and mag release and just keep everything right-handed. That's just how I prefer this. Definitely, that's what makes it widest at the widest part. So not a fan of that. The trigger, they say, is 5.5 to 7.7 pounds, or around 6 pounds, and that is about right. Sometimes I feel like it's lighter, but definitely on the heavier side, but the reset is crisp, and it's not a bad reset. So definitely shootable. These front serrations, very nice, very aggressive. Rear serrations, of course. Full steel, driftable sights. So, I mean, compared to Glock, these are beautiful. And they've already raised them, so they're basically suppressor height sights, which are going to work as a co-witness with most red dots. And like I said, their red dot system is just the best in the business. They say they have a high endurance conical striker, so they beefed up some of the Eternals. We'll look at them. So here you go. I love these beefy guide rods with the double spring. That's why you're getting such good recoil. And the striker, they say, is beefed up. Barrel is impressive. Target crown. I mean, they don't call it a bull barrel, but it just about is. It's a beefy barrel. Cold hammer forged. They've already polished the chamber and the feed ramp, which is a nice touch. Of course, this has been shot, so you can't tell it's polished. It is a rifled barrel, so hard cast is good. Chamber support could be better. Better than a Glock, but I guess that's decent chamber support. Definitely decent chamber support. There might be a little bit, as in most pistols, unsupported right there, but it's not bad. You're getting good chamber support. And finally, the magazines. They said that they put work into a low friction follower. The magazines are great, and it's nickel coated steel magazines. So nice touch, and it's hard to beat. Nobody else has these factory 22 round magazines like they offer with the 510 Tactical. So the fact that you can fit one of these in this bad boy, I like the aesthetics of the black on the flat dark earth with the optic. Just all in all, very hard to beat pistol. I simply love it. There you have it, folks. There are just so many pluses. The trigger could be better, but it's really not that bad. It's workable. It feels like a good duty mil-spec trigger. It's just fine, but just everything they've done with this pistol, they put a lot of work into it. The MSRP is around $919, which is very high. Of course, you can get it cheaper. I think I paid $885 for it, so not too bad. I do think it's worth it. If you're on a budget, definitely go with a Gen 5 Glock 20, but if you can't afford it and you want one of the better striker-fired 10 millimeters on the market, I'd say that you'd be hard-pressed to find a better 10 millimeter than the FN 510 MRD. Let me know what you guys think. I'll have more videos out. I appreciate you all. Please become a patron if you can. It's Chuke, your friend in the field.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, get shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10 millimeter. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you all die every time.